We don't know. This is uncharted waters. This is going to be very difficult. But he's been doing great. He's been doing great in practice. He's learning the offense. As you can imagine, he's working as hard as anybody. I see a good camaraderie amongst the team and Tim, and it's been good so far.
Bucky is back, but Acho, what do Urban Meyer's comments mean for Tim Tebow?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think
Coming up?
What you got? I think, like, real talk, Urban is just trying to level both sides of our expectations. On one hand, he's trying to do this. He's trying to set our minds in case Tim Tebow does make the team. He's been looking really good. You know, he's been working his butt off, looks great in practice. But on the other hand, he's trying to temper our expectations in the event he doesn't make the team. Well, I've never been through this. We've never been through this kind of thing, so we just don't really know what to expect. His comments mean nothing. Tim Tebow, by talent, I've told y'all this, will be very hard-pressed to make the team. Now, y'all talk about, well, Tim Tebow's going to make the team because of jersey sales. Are you really going to promote the 33-year-old backup tight end, Tim Tebow, at the expense of Trevor Lawrence? Like, think of this for a second, and I'm just now thinking of it myself. Trevor Lawrence is a generational talent. In the same breath as Andrew Luck, John Elway, generational talent. And the sports world has not talked about the, 21-year-old, 6'5", prototypical freak generational talent quarterback, because we've been so fixated on talking about the 33-year-old couldn't make it at quarterback, coming back to be a third-string tight end, Tim Tebow. What is the point? All that to say, Urban's comments don't mean anything for Tebow. Urban has never had to cut a player. Even in college, after you sign your one-year letter of intent, they can't cut you, big dog. You Gucci. That's why cats stopped going to class, because that scholarship check is still going to cash. Urban Meyer's going to be put in a predicament. He's just talking that talk right now, but that talk means nothing.
No. I love this. I see it a little differently, Acho. I think what Urban Meyer is doing is he's using the media to speak to his team. He wants his team to know that everything that I'm saying in the team meeting, I'm saying to the masses. So when we talk about this is a situation where you have to earn everything, it's a meritocracy. The best players play. When he says that, he also has to say it to the media. So when he says, hey, I don't know if Tim is going to make it. Tim has to be one of the best on the squad. It is true, because he wants his team to understand Tim Tebow is not getting a handout. However he came into the building, based on favors and cronyism and all that, that doesn't mean he's going to stay around. He's sending a clear message to his team and to Tim Tebow. Hey, you're going to have to earn one of these 53 spots to be on the squad. If not, I'm going to have to let you go. So it's a message to stay on point with his team that the best players are ultimately going to play.
I think Acho was closer to it, but he didn't hit bullseye either. Haven't played darts in a while. What's around the bullseye? What's right next to it right there? I don't know what that point percentage is. But here's the thing, Acho, you said nothing. Oh, so close. I say nothing bad, because Tebow's making this team. I mean, first of all, you think my neighbor, Urban Meyer to Tim Tebow, my favorite college coach, my favorite college player, one of my best friends, I'm going to bring him in, bring all this hype, all this criticism, drag him through this, and then at the end, drop him off, say, I see you at home, because we're neighbors. Hell no. But let me tell you who Urban Meyer is talking to. He's playing to the crowd right now, and he got to do this right now. He can't come out and say the obvious, I gifted him an opportunity, and I'm going to give him a damn job. He can't say that. So what he has to say is this. Well, he's like the other guys, one of the 90 trying to make the team. And so far, everything is looking good. But quietly, this is how it goes. He has told Tim Tebow, hey, I'm going to give you a chance. All you got to do is not mess it up. Now, when can Tim Tebow mess this up? Not in practice, not in OTAs, not even in preseason. Oh, but those games, those preseason games, I'm not even talking about training camp. Look a mess if you want, Tim Tebow. It doesn't matter. I made the team my first year. Didn't look good in training camp. But you get in those games, Tim Tebow, and this is the only thing that Urban Meyer is scared of. Tebow gonna mess this up. He gonna make me look bad. So here's the situation, simple. If Tim Tebow, all you gotta do is be better than the wet. And what's in that locker room right now in terms of tight end production? You keep saying this, Acho, he ain't got enough talent to make this roster. Boy, you ain't looked at these tight ends. Tim Tebow has enough to make this team as a tight end. I'm going to go through it again. Luke Farrell, my man, 34 career receptions in college. Get out the way. Tyler Davis, second year from Georgia Tech, no career receptions. Get out the way. Ben Ellison, second year from North Dakota State, already undrafted, 1 career catch. Get out the way. Chris Manhurst, 6th year out of Canisius College, 12 career receptions. Get out the way. James O'Shaughnessy, that's the one. That's the one. He gonna make the squad. 7th year out of Illinois State, 88 career receptions. But if you do some simple math, you're gonna realize that ain't that damn impressive.
Pause.
No. 12 catches per year that averages. That's not 1 catch a game. These dudes in trouble. And they ain't even gonna sell no jerseys. You gonna buy you an Ellison jersey? You gonna go sell some tickets with Ellison's name? I hate to pick on you, big dog, but you're in a room with Tim Tebow, and Tebow gonna win this.
Here's the problem, Sel. Give me the one you said is gonna make the roster. You said there's one. There's one you believe in.
James O'Shaughnessy.
Okay, bet. So give him that one.
I give him one.
Then Luke Farrell this year, the one with 34 catches, you said first, was a 5th-round pick. But that could be irrelevant. Who recruited him in college? Where'd he go to college? Ohio State.
Yep.
Who recruited him? Urban Meyer.
Oh.
So he making a team, too.
Okay, so sorry, James O'Shaughnessy, you gone.
So now you got 2.
You gone.
I'm trying to tell y'all, even if Tebow makes the team or attempts to make the team, he's making the team as a 3rd-string tight end.
What's wrong with that?
Because as a 3rd-string tight end, that's not really how he's making the team.
You just said he's gonna make the team.
He's making it as special teams player. Tebow's not being looked at as a tight end. He's being looked at as a special teams coordinator like, hey, big dog, how you running down on them kickoffs? You know when you wear the and now in the league, you wear them GPS systems in the back of your jerseys.
Yeah.
And the coaches look at the speed miles per hour gauge at the end of every practice, special teams coach, to see who's going down there. When you see everybody running 21 miles an hour, then you see Tebow running about 19.2, 19.5. He not gonna make it on teams. How do I know Tebow will run 19.5? Because the most I ran was 19.7. And at the combine, I ran faster than Tebow. So with all that being said, y'all, I love it. It's a great story. Tim Tebow's an incredible man. His biceps are gigantic. He lives doing them curls. But y'all, he's not gonna make that squad, man.
Okay, so look, here's the thing. I just sat here and said that Urban Meyer did everything to say it to the team. But here's the ultimate out that he has. The practice squad. The practice squad is now open to anybody, no matter the experience. So even if Tim Tebow is absolutely terrible, he can be on the practice squad for a few weeks before he gets the call back up. And
That's
so
it.
I sat here and said it's a meritocracy, but he has more growth to make the roster than anybody else in the squad.
Bucky,
he's going to be a Jaguar. And that's it.
Bingo. I was thinking that. I didn't want to get into...
You weren't thinking that. That's why you didn't say it.
I didn't want to get into the practice squad take because they changed the practice squad rules last year for COVID, so I don't even know the restrictions. Back when I was playing, it was only 4 or 5 years ago, you could be on practice squad until you played a certain amount of games. So I was no longer eligible to be on practice squad by like my 3rd year because I had played 20 or some games. I don't know if Tim Tebow is practice squad eligible, but if he is...
Oh, he is.
If he is, then good. Then I'm with you. Tim Tebow will make the team on practice squad. I'll give you that.
Look at y'all.
I'm with. I'll give you that.
Converted.
Bucky Brooks.
That was fast.
That's it.
I ain't even have to say a second take to get y'all already saying he making the team. Now it's practice squad.
Practice squad cell is you in the cupboard. Like it's when you put that China, you just stash it somewhere. Like no, you don't know what practice squad is.
No, I didn't say I was on it.
You have to live that life. You don't have that hard working, blue collar, okay, bottom of the depth chart life. Stop acting like you can.
But I knew who those guys were. I saw them in the lunch line.
Talk to them.
I know. I said, go get my food, fool. Go get my food, homeboy. That's why I talked to him. Y'all are. I can't believe y'all not riding this roller coaster with Urban Meyer. And he laughing because he's letting us do all the hype. Like this is simple. All Tim Tebow has to do to make this team is not let another football hit him in the helmet when he runs that out route. And we all saw that one out route he ran with the Jets as a tight end H-back, whatever the hell that was. And Tim Tebow, look, he robotic. We know it. Acho, I don't know who faster right now. I know who was faster back then, you. But right now, Tim Tebow might beat you. But here's the thing. Tim Tebow, when he got to run the out route,